Hello my friends, Austin here, and welcome back to Tongue Drum Journey, the channel dedicated to helping you relax just a little bit more. This is going to be a little bit of a unique video, a little bit different. I was recently tagged in the ASMR challenge by Ragamuffin ASMR, so shout out to her. I really appreciate that, and I really had a lot of fun reading over these questions and coming up with my answers. So it's 25 questions. I'm gonna read through them. It might take a little bit long. I'm gonna move along quickly. If there's anything that you would like clarification on, or if I can explain it a little bit more in depth, I would love to. Just let me hear your thoughts below. And if any of my experiences are similar to your own, I would love to hear that as well. Because I just find it fascinating how everybody comes to ASMR differently. It's a phenomenon that's amazing. So I have everything printed out here, all of my answers. So I'm just gonna start reading off everything. And I hope you guys enjoy this. I have layered a little bit of subtle background steel tongue drum music, just because I think it's relaxing. So question number 1 is, when was the first time that you experienced ASMR? Probably earlier than I actually remember it, but the first distinct memory that I have of ASMR, of what ASMR is to me, was I went to an after-school care program in elementary school. This was around 3rd or 4th grade, and you did your homework and different activities and things along the lines of that. And there was one teacher that really helped everyone one-on-one go over their homework or anything that they were working on that they wanted some help with. And she would just sit there with you and completely pay 100% attention to you and show you how to do everything. And it was in an extremely calming voice. And I just remember getting this entire body, what we now call tingling sensation. And I had gotten this feeling a couple times later on since that, kind of reflecting back on past experiences of ASMR for me after I learned what ASMR was. And a couple of those experiences, I remember trying to hold on to that specific feeling because it was such a unique feeling in my entire body, and I couldn't quite explain it. Yeah, it's just super relaxed feeling, and that was really my earliest memory that I can remember about ASMR. So question number 2 is, when was the first time you watched ASMR on YouTube? So this is pretty cool. I've been watching ASMR videos for about 2 years now. I kind of stumbled upon it. I assume, like a lot of other people, and now kind of people are more aware of the terminology and with it being on the news and everything, but I used to just listen and watch relaxing videos with rain sounds or Tibetan steel bowls and things along the lines of that. So and guided meditations. I used to watch a lot of guided meditations, still do. But I just kind of stumbled upon it, searching for something. I think I was probably searching for relaxing guided meditations. And the first video that I came across was one by Olivia Kisper. Shout out to her. I still really love her videos and her content because she's extremely unique, and she was my first video into the ASMR world, and it really blew my mind. After that, I started looking into more ASMR videos, and it just spiraled out of control. So, question number 3 is, what is your favorite unintentional ASMR video? So I had to think about this for a while to write down an answer. And for me, in the early 2000s, I used to stay up super late because I was a little bit of an insomniac. I'd like 2 or 3 a.m. and watch music videos on VH1 super late at night. And there was one over the course of a year or two that they played only really in this one time slot, and that was the song Good Night and Go by Imogen Heap. If you haven't listened to her or seen that video, I don't know why, it put me in an ultra relaxed state of mind. I don't know, I kind of had like a little crush on her from that video, so it was super funny. But I used to stay up to watch that music video specifically, and it would help relax me. And right around that time, if not from that video, shortly after, I would fall asleep due to it being 3 a.m. and me loving that video. So that's got to be my favorite unintentional. And then, of course, Bob Ross is a classic and is great, so we'll go with that. So who were the last 5, this is question number 4, by the way. Who were the last 5 ASMRtists you watched? I tend to watch a lot of the same artists over and over again, because I watch a lot of new artists, and especially as I've been getting to know a lot of you in the community, I watch a lot of your content. But if I were to limit it to the last 5 that I watched, certainly one would be Ragamuffin ASMR, because she tagged me and mentioned me in her video, so she's certainly one. But a lot of my favorites right now are Latte ASMR. I think she's amazing. I also really like Ting. Let's see, who else? ASMR Zeitgeist. I think he is amazing as well. I don't watch a ton of male ASMR artists. It's just me personally. There are a couple that I do enjoy, but his content is just spectacular. So shout out to ASMR Zeitgeist. I also love Goodnight Moon. I've never seen anyone go so above and beyond. Like her sets and everything are spectacular. They're like little narrative shows. She comes out with hour-long content, and it's amazing. If you haven't watched any of her Babblebrook series videos, they're out of this world. Somebody needs to give that girl a Netflix show. And another one of my favorites is the Luninate. I really enjoy her content. She has a very relaxing voice, and she does a lot of sound healing and crystal bowls and guided meditations and things along the line of that. So I watch a lot of her content as well. Those are the last 5 ASMRtists that I've watched recently. Number 5, what is your favorite trigger? And do it. So my favorite trigger is soft smoking or whispering, personal attention videos. I really enjoy guided meditations, as I've said that before. But even some of the like guided ear cleaning videos, as weird as that is, or doctor visits and things like that, things that kind of mimic real life experiences, I think are really relaxing. But definitely soft-spoken and whispering, which leads to the 6th question of what is your least favorite trigger? And it's definitely mouth sounds and eating. I can't do the eating. I know there's a ton of videos like that. It's just not for me. I won't even watch a video that's like that. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to say it grosses me out, but it's just not my thing. Do you use ASMR to relax or fall asleep? I have in the past. I used to a little bit. I don't so much anymore to fall asleep to, mostly because I've tried a lot of different headphones. I've even tried like the soft earband ones. I just don't like having something in or over my ears when I sleep because I'm a side sleeper. So I really don't enjoy it that much. But I do listen to ASMR while I'm working because I find it helps me focus in and relax, so I'm not all over the place. I'm focused in. It puts just a relaxed state of mind, and I'm able to really focus and work that way. So, question 8 is, what is my typical bedtime routine? I typically read a little bit before I go to sleep or watch TV. Right now, we're binge watching The Office again. I love The Office. I've seen it 10 times over, and it never gets old. It's just one of those amazing shows. But besides that, pretty much just reading, and then brush your teeth and all that stuff. But I try and go to bed before 10:30 so that I can wake up pretty early. I've been trying to wake up early lately, so going to bed earlier has naturally helped with that. But nothing really spectacular in my nighttime routine. What is my favorite trigger to do? Well, I really enjoy the whispering and soft-spoken. I think that's what works best for me. I also obviously love playing the steel tongue drum, and a lot of people find that relaxing as well. So if you could call playing the drum a trigger, then absolutely that. But I have liked to do the guided meditations and guided relaxations for sleep, guided visualizations. I really enjoy putting those scripts together and doing them for everyone as well. So those are definitely a couple of my favorites. What is your... Oh, no, I just read that. How long does it typically take you to make an ASMR video? So that really depends on the length of the video. Depends how much. I would say typically a couple of hours, maybe 3 to 4 hours for a 15 to 20 minute video. One is there's a lot of things in play. I kind of do a little bit of research before actually creating the video, or if there's a lot of suggestions in the comments, which I continue to thank you and ask you to leave those comments because I absolutely love them and I love creating content for you. But after doing a little research about what the next video is about, I have to set up all of the equipment and the audio equipment, the cameras and whatnot. Sometimes I will do 2 recordings, so one will be just me playing, and then one of overlapping audio or other overlapping sounds, like the fire crinkling one, or rain overlays, or guided visualizations, and sneaking in some sounds of birds chirping or something like that. I actually have a ton of fun editing these. I'm a digital marketer and a video marketer particularly, so I just love video editing in general. So I have so much fun getting creative with some of these videos, and I look forward to being better. So yeah, probably 3 to 4 hours max per video, sometimes less than that. Number 12, have you ever gotten tingles from your own videos? No, I have not. I typically don't watch my own videos after I edit them, going through editing is the only time that I actually watch the content over and over again. I can tell you though that while recording some of them, playing the steel tongue drum naturally just relaxes me to no end. So sometimes I do get pretty sleepy, or in a little bit of a hypnotic state while I'm playing, particularly for 20, 30 minutes straight or whatever it is. But that's about it. I don't really watch my own videos. We're about halfway through so far. Do you watch your own videos? Oh, that's kind of the same question. Yeah, same answer. I don't really watch my own videos, just when I go through the editing process, and that's about it. Number 14 is, what software do you use to make the videos? Software, I use Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere Pro CC. I think it's extremely powerful, and everything that I need to edit the videos, layer sound, layer videos and transitions and all that, I can do it very easily in Adobe Premiere. So that's the software that I use to learn, and I very much enjoy using it. As far as equipment-wise, though, I didn't really ask about equipment, but I use a Nikon D7500 camera and an Audio Technica mic. I hope one day to get one of the 3DO mics. I think that would be super cool, and I think it would sound awesome with the steel tongue drum, kind of, complete surround sound music with that, so you can kind of hear what I'm hearing. I think that'd be super cool. But yeah, for now I just use a single Audio Technica mic. Let's see. Question 15. What time of day do you film? Usually later in the afternoon. So if I have time, I will record after I get off work. I typically have a little bit of a window before work and before whatever I'm doing in the evening. I go to class, and I have other engagements sometimes too, but typically right after work is when I have time to record. What's your favorite video that you've made? The favorite video I've made. I really enjoy making videos based on the comments and the suggestions that I get. I think it's amazing that I even get comments for a channel that's so new and so fresh. So I really enjoy making all of those. Probably my favorite was the fire crackling outdoors one. I had a lot of fun trying to get creative with that. I love the outdoors. I love camping. I love hiking. And I just took the idea that someone suggested of fire crackling, and I decided to create a little bit of a role play video playing in front of a campfire, and incorporate some personal intention stuff. So that one in particular was probably my favorite, and I really enjoyed the creative process of creating that video. 17. Have any of your videos had an unexpected negative fan reaction? Not yet. Trying to think. I think one of the first guided meditation videos I put up there, someone commented that my lips were smacking too much or something. Like, yeah. I don't let those negative comments get to me. You can't. There's always going to be comments, positive and negative. I'm creating content for the people that actually want to see this, not for the people that take the time to negatively criticize without putting something constructive in there as well. This video isn't for them, and I don't want to give them any emotional power, so I don't let those negative comments get to me. What's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? Well, I record these videos in my office after hours. I mentioned I work as a digital marketer, so we have a studio. It's a green screen behind me, so it gives me a lot of flexibility. It's honestly a great setup, and it's very quiet here after hours, so it just works out to my advantage that I have this equipment that I'm able to use in a quiet environment, and have the flexibility of a green screen. So that's kind of my behind the scenes setup. Yeah, nothing super interesting. I don't know. Let's see. 20. What's the most absurd request you've received? I haven't really received any absurd requests. Nothing super weird yet, thankfully. I mean, maybe it'll happen. I don't know. But no, all of the suggestions and comments have been pretty nice and positive so far, so I'm happy about that. So 21 is do family and friends know that you make ASMR videos? Some do, because I've shared a couple of my videos in Facebook groups. Some people that are close friends with me follow me, and they've seen me share that, and they will watch the videos. And I've gotten a couple weird questions about the content, because ASMR is genuinely not, even though it's gaining in popularity, it's still not that well known, and it is pretty difficult to explain to someone. So I tend to, if people ask me about my channel, I tend to say that it's a relaxation-based channel. But no, not a. I'm still a little bit shy about it, to be honest. But yeah, some do. Have you ever been recognized in public? No, no, I have not. Not for this channel yet. Maybe I'll become popular someday. What inspires your video ideas? Well, I get a ton of comments, and I'm always open to suggestions that you have based on what you want to see or hear. So those are a lot of the ways that I get video ideas. I also just genuinely want to spread awareness about the steel tongue drum, because it's such a new instrument. It's only been around for about 15 years, and I just am so hypnotized by it. I find it so beautiful, and I just want to share this instrument with the world. So creating different videos and incorporating the steel tongue drum is absolutely how I create content, how I focus on creating new content. 24. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? Definitely YouTube. So I'm a video marketer. If I'm not watching ASMR videos, I'm constantly on YouTube studying the back end, the analytics, testing, and just watching videos for education, and all kinds of different things. I absolutely love YouTube. I love YouTube as a community. I think all of the people on this platform are amazing, and it's just such a great platform. I absolutely love it. Besides that, probably my favorite platform is LinkedIn. Yeah, I love LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, I'll link to my profile in the description. I would love to connect with you on there too. I also have an Instagram account, so I'll link that as well. Tongue Drum Journey on Instagram. I post some behind the scenes stuff and some cool stuff on there too. And lastly, question 25. What advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? not just ASMR content, but I think this applies to creating any content in general. Study what you like, find what your unique perspective is, what your unique voice is. What can you add to the conversation that someone isn't necessarily doing? There are so many channels that are exactly the same without a unique voice. You are a unique individual with a unique perspective and a unique personality. Use that. But first, study what others are doing, find what you like, find what you don't like, and add to that conversation. You don't need to have incredible technology or software or equipment. You don't need the best mic or the best camera. You can get started right away using just your phone. It's spectacular. Just get started. Study a little bit, do a little bit of research, and just get started. So I hope you enjoyed this ASMR tag challenge video. Thank you again to Ragamuffin ASMR for tagging me on this. It was a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy, and the next video I'll be back to something creative with the steel tongue drum. So if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to hear my favorite video that I mentioned in this one, I'm going to link to it up here. It is the fire crackling forest video. I think you'll really enjoy it. See you next time.